today's live stream. You know, uh, I really appreciate. Yes, always every Sunday we always have a live stream, and we are here and to have this live stream today. We are going to have very interesting discussion. So please, as some still waiting for our good people to join, um, uh, when you're also joining, please allow us to know where you're watching this live stream from. It is really going to be very interesting discussion, you know, and also if you have not yet subscribed to this platform, please you can also subscribe, and join this platform. I would really appreciate, I would really appreciate. Yes. Yes, as we are still waiting for good people to join. Um, yes. Thank you so much, my good people, for always turning up to watch, live stream every Sunday. Yes, greetings to you, and thank you so much, my good family, here in the platform. You're really most welcome. As you're joining, please allow me to know where you're joining from, where you're watching from, and also today is Father's Day, and it is really a very big day to fathers outside there, and also thank for the great work you're doing in ensuring that you are nurturing your child well. We really appreciate all the great fathers outside there who are really trying all their best. Yes, in today's live stream, we are going to have very interesting discussion. Please, as you're also joining, please remember to click, to like the live stream so that it helps to promote this live stream to a lot of people outside there. Yes, thank you a million times. I really appreciate. Greetings, Joan. Thank you so much. Happy Father's Day. Yes, thank you a million times. And happy Father's Day to all fathers outside there. We really appreciate, the good work you're doing in nurturing, your children outside there. Yvonne Canning, thank you so much for joining. Janet Harris, thank you. Thank you so much, my good moderators and all my good people outside there. I really appreciate, yes, please double tap on the screen to like the live stream. Yes, Erethra, thank you and greetings to you. Thank you so much for joining. Linda, greetings to you and thank you so much for joining. Erethra, thank you a million times. I really appreciate your big support always to this platform. Punk Stories, thank you and greetings to you and thank you so much, for joining. Kevin, happy Father's Day. Thank you a million times, my good people outside there, and I really do appreciate your big support always to this platform. Every Sunday we always have a live stream, and you're most welcome to today's live stream. Thank you so much. Thank a million times. I really do appreciate, your big energy in supporting this platform. I really do appreciate. But I'm really also wondering, like some fathers, like Coher, I don't know how they are also selling, but yeah. Yes, Kabuya, greetings to you and thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, Kabuya. You're most welcome to today's live stream. I really appreciate your big support always to this platform. Yes, thank you and thank you a million times. In our discussion today, we are really going to have very interesting discussion. And also, in today's live stream, it also happened that today is Father's Day. Greetings to all the fathers outside there, but also me personally, I would really want also take a very special greetings to all our mothers also outside there. Big up to you all mothers. We really appreciate, because Without mothers, we cannot be here. It is the truth, whether you like it or not. Though today they say it is Father's Day. Yeah, okay. Happy Father's Day to all good fathers outside there, not people who like jumping up and down like Coher. Coher also has his people. He has his people. When you talk about him, man, when you talk bad about Coher, they come for you. They can, they can insult. They talk a lot of things, but we appreciate he also has his group that really are supporting him, and they believe in what he does, even when in his primitiveness, he also has good people outside there, and when I talk about this, he says that I'm discouraging people from, to not to subscribe to him. Yes, greetings, Sheila. Greetings to you, and thank you so much for joining, Sheila. Much respect and greetings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your big support always to this platform to ensure that all is really moving so well. I really, really appreciate, I really, really appreciate, Yes. Also, I would really want to send a very, very special greetings, very, very special greetings to Ellen Charles. Very special greetings to you. Thank you so much for joining the live stream, and happy Father's Day to you. I really, really do appreciate Helen Charles. Much respect and blessing to you. Asad Malik. Greetings to you, Asad Malik. Thank you so much for joining, and much respect and greetings to you, and happy Father's Day to all good fathers outside there. Kabuya, thank you so much. Thank you a million times, for being here. I really, really appreciate, and greetings, very, very special greeting to you, Kabuya. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate, Panthy Hooper. By the way, I had a friend of mine, actually, my classmate. Actually, his name was Hooper. So I don't know whether Hooper is a man or a woman. But here, my classmate was called Hooper, and he was a boy. So I'm not sure whether Pansy here, Hooper, is a woman or a man. But yes, I really appreciate you. And by the way, you're one of my greatest fans here. And I really appreciate you. And thank you a million times. Thank you so much for your big support always to this platform. I really appreciate Hooper. Thank you, and happy Father's Day, to all fathers. Hooper sends happy Father's Day to all the fathers outside there. We really appreciate, Yes, Helen Charles, greetings to you. Rethra Kabuya, greetings to you. Get it Irish, Kabuya, a lot. Yeah, Yewa Pride, happy Father's Day to you, and thank you so much for tuning into this platform. I really, really, really appreciate. Yes, happy Father's Day to every positive fathers on the live. God bless all of you. Yes, we really appreciate. There are always some fathers who think they are not appreciated. You are appreciated. You appreciate, because actually our fathers are also playing a very, very good role outside there in actually nurturing children, and really very, very big up to you, and greetings, very, very special greetings to all our fathers outside there. We really appreciate the good work you're doing in always ensuring that all is well to your family. We really appreciate, we really appreciate. Yes, greetings, Diana Charles, and thank you so much for joining the live stream. I cannot keep up. I'm not getting notifications. Sorry for that. I'm really wondering why such things. Actually, even me these days, I'm not getting the notification, notification from the Travel Commandos, YouTube platform. On this channel, I only get notification on Dr. Wewe YouTube channel. So I'm really wondering what is causing that. Yes, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for always turning up to ensure that all is well here. Diana Charles, blessing and much respect to you. Discussion today, we are going to start it as it comes. Actually, a lot has been happening this week. Slimy Boy left this, I think, yes, it was this week. Slimy Boy was buried this week, and he was one of those unique, great YouTubers actually from Kenya, and he lost his life because of individuals that actually, I look at them that like people who actually don't mind about people's life, because the circumstances under which this young man lost his life, this was something that was really avoidable, but it happens, and we lost him. And I would really want to take this opportunity to first of all send a very, very special condolences to the entire family, and also on behalf of this platform, also to send a very special condolences to the entire family, and also to all his fans in the YouTube. They will miss him, they will miss him. And yes, they'll really miss him, because a lot of people actually used to enjoy, his videos, and the interaction that they used to have with him. They will actually miss him a very, a lot. They will miss him a lot. So this kind of behavior should really be condemned, and it should really stop. They are murderers, period. Exactly. Those are murderers, Those are murderers. You cannot do such a thing to a fellow human being just like you, and just because of a simple mistake, simple mistake, and you take somebody's life. Really. It pained me. It was really a very painful scenario, and we hope such things really does not happen again. But you see, there are people who actually try to play around with the people's life. You see, when I was watching the video of Farmer Issa, was it really necessary to arrest Farmer Issa? Was it really necessary? And what I've come to realize, that actually there are individuals who opportunists, who are using these police individuals to serve their interests, because you can imagine Farmer Issa was taken to police station. According to his recent video, when he was taken there, he was forced to pay some money, so that he can come out. But when you look critically, actually there is nothing wrong that Farmer Issa did. Was it really necessary? Me personally, I see it like this is just a way of some people actually getting money from YouTubers, And also there are these police individuals who are really so greedy, very corrupt individuals, because that money that was paid, because really somebody taking your picture, somebody shooting a video, you take him to police and you want to be compensated because somebody was recording you, I just look at it like it's just a way of making money. It's just a way of people trying to get money from YouTubers, which is really a very bad thing. Very bad. Yes, greeting Erica, and thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. What did Farmer Issa actually did? Actually nothing. Farmer Issa was recording a video in a restaurant, where he was eating his lunch. Then some fool came out and said, he called the police that Farmer Issa is recording him and is going to post him on social platforms, and that's the only thing, that's the only crime Farmer Issa did, to record him, and they drag him to the police station. When they reach there, he was told to pay some money so that he can come out. That is the broad daylight robbery. That is robbery. That is robbery. You can imagine, what type of really, And look at these police individuals, really what they are doing. David, I cannot keep up. I'm not getting notification. Okay, I think I read that one. Let me read some comments here. Hi, Janet, Erethra, and okay, that is from Ellen Charles. They are all scammers, period. Exactly. That's a way of scamming people, really. And now they think it is they're taking it as a easy way of getting money from YouTubers, so that those people, the big, huge stomach, and the corrupt police women looking for money. Exactly, Happy Father's Day, David. Happy Father's Day, David, and everyone in the chat. Yes, Elena Lidna. Yes, greetings to you and thank you for joining. This is total corruption. Corruption of the highest order. Jen, what a bloody shame. Really too shameful. Somebody goes, he's eating, he's recording himself, and then somebody comes out, called police because they are being recorded. That is scrap. That is really, really scrap. And you can imagine now, if you are moving in the streets and everybody takes you, like if 20 people takes you to police, that you have been recording us, you have been recording us, and they take you to the police station, you are supposed to compensate all those people. Sometimes also these police individuals. So how comes that was the only person among all those individuals in the restaurant, that was the only person who came out claiming that he was being recorded? Kenya is becoming a notorious and dangerous for content creators. Very, very true. And actually, they're tarnishing the name of Kenyans. They're tarnishing, So recording is a crime. What type of stupidity is that one? Was the camera recording in the restaurant where he was eating? Farmer Isa was very busy recording himself, He was very busy recording himself. But this fool, this individual, because he's so greedy of money, he had to call the police. Probably that is his wife, Yes, General Mora, thank you for joining and greetings to you, Probably that was his wife that he has called so that they can get some money for the day, Because really, when you look really critically, there was no need to arrest Farmer Isa. And after dragging him to the police station, they asked him to pay. So after paying, what next now? So these individuals just only wanted money. They only wanted money to maybe to go and buy food for themselves. This type of greediness, this type of, and you see, most individuals who always behave in that way, in most cases, they're wrong individuals. Apple of God's eyes, greetings to you. Thank you so much for joining. Such people are always wrong individuals, very, very wrong individuals. So it is really, really unbecoming, and it is not wise at all. It is not wise at all. What that man did was actually very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. So when Farmer Isa was arrested, you see, these are some of the things that actually demoralize YouTubers. Demoralize YouTubers a lot. This type of behavior. He was recording himself, but the guy that accused him looks like he needs money and uneducated and very arrogant. He was very, very arrogant. Very, very arrogant. But if you can treat fellow Kenyans like that, what about if Farmer Isa was not a Kenyan? You can imagine. These are individuals who are very busy tarnishing the name of this country, the name of Kenya. Yet Kenyans are very, very good people. Very, very good people. But of course, they are individuals. They always say at least there will be one or two people who will always want to do wrong things. Criminals are everywhere. Criminals are everywhere. Here in Uganda, I always interact with our good friends from Kenya. A lot of drivers, because every day I deal with the drivers from Kenya, here in Uganda here. These are driving trailers. And they're very, very good people. And they're very friendly. But now when you look at the rate at which this fool was behaving, conducting himself, I mean the restaurant having their own camera recording everyone in the restaurant. Why he was not upset with them, the restaurant owner, who is the lady that put Farmer Isa on the motorbike, no? Who is that lady that was putting Farmer Isa on the motorbike? That is a policewoman, That lady is a policewoman, and we are suspecting that probably that lady, is a wife to that man. So that man wanted to tell us, he wants to tell us that he had the telephone number for the policewoman already, on his phone. How comes he was very quick to contact that policewoman? So that means that is a criminal. That policewoman is a criminal. That is the person he always uses to do his criminal activities. That woman, that policewoman, I really doubt her a lot. She must be those, always wrong people everywhere. I did not know they took Farmer Isa to the police station and he had to pay. Corruption to the highest. What a shape. Really, really, that was really terrible. Farmer Isa released a video, actually his video of, I think today, he was talking about how those people made him to pay. He paid the money for him actually to come out. He paid the money. You can imagine. What was his crime? What crime did he actually committed? What crime did Farmer Isa committed so that, they can arrest him and drag him to police station? The way this woman was really holding Farmer Isa, you may think he had really done something so weird. So weird beyond the way she was grabbing Farmer Isa, from the back. You may think really his crime was really, really so big. That is very wrong, and we condemn that. YouTubers should have the freedom, to do this, their videos, because actually, see, also YouTubers contribute a lot, for the development of the country. You look at the changes the YouTubers in Nyabohansi have really caused, the changes within just the village. They are creating jobs, and a lot of youth are benefiting from that, but it's very, very annoying. Yes, it was a setup. Yes, that was a setup. It was a setup. A corrupt policewoman, she should be named and ashamed. Look at the motorbike rider body language. It was really very, very wrong. It should be condemned, and such things should really stop happening. They think all YouTubers are all rich. That is what they think. That is what they think. They all knew each other just to get money from him. Exactly. That is really, really so bad. So bad. If life is like that, then really this world is not a better place. Really. You drag somebody because really that was not right, and that was unbecoming of that police officer. Actually, she would be the one to calm the situation down. But the way she was rushing Farmer Isa, like he's a criminal, like he has done, something so weird, that was really, really not right, what they did to Farmer Isa, and that should be condemned, And you see, some of the things can be taken jokingly, But you see, taking somebody's life is not difficult for people who know how to take it, You see what happened to Slimy Boy. He's no longer with us just because of some fools, some fools, some goons outside there who were able to take off his life. Very, very sad, and such things should be condemned so that it should really, really stop. I thought she was Farmer Isa's girlfriend. That is a policewoman. That was a policewoman. You know, that was a policewoman. You know, so it is really not right, and we condemn it. We condemn it, and such things should really stop. You know, yes, they all knew each other. What a shame. Exactly. You know, so the police officer should become YouTuber if they don't get paid enough, but have to scam people. You know, you see, some individuals actually think that being a YouTuber is so easy. You know, as somebody was saying, that only carrying, you know, carrying your camera and moving around, and you get your money. They think it is easy. There are people who have really tried. They have not even taken a month. You know, there are people who have tried. They have not taken a month because of the challenges that are associated with these issues. You know, because by the scene, it's not easy to hold a camera and you move in the public. For example, a phone. You hold your phone that you're moving in public. You're shooting videos. You know, the time I was shooting videos, you know, in the city here in Uganda with my phone, in a space of 2 weeks, 2 phones were grabbed from me. 2 phones were grabbed, you know, and I started looking for other things to do. That's when I resorted. I was like, okay, let me do reaction, you know. So it is not easy to move outside, you know, especially with the border people who are thieves. You remember the story when they grabbed the Rosio's bag, you know, Rosio's bag with the, I think the phone was, you know, the phone was inside, in was it in Nairobi, you know, but it was in Kenya. You remember that scenario where Rosio's bag was grabbed, a border man grabbed her bag, you know, and took off with her bag. So such things are actually very common, you know, and you cannot hold your phone. You cannot hold your phone moving around with a phone that you are recording. It can easily be grabbed. So actually, there is a lot of challenges. It was in Nairobi, yes. It was in Nairobi, you know. In a space of 1 week, for me, 2 phones were taken, you know. 2 phones. A phone that costs around $200 US. $200 US. You know, in a space of 1 week, 2 phones were taken. You know, so then you see the cause, you know, the challenges with going outside there, recording these videos, and then also when these individuals go outside there to record videos, there are stupid individuals who call themselves the so-called negative reactors, you know, who are ever opposing everything people post in their platforms. They come out and talking badly, trashing, you know, these great YouTubers who are actually moving outside there and giving us good information, giving us, you know, stories, showing us countries to countries, showing us communities, you know. Then you find some individuals who are just very busy sitting in their maybe in their homes, their sitting rooms, and they are very busy trashing these great YouTubers outside there. The small boy like a stick, you know, was actually in his one of his live stream, I think today, you know, he was saying that Rocio is actually traveling to Argentina, you know. You know, that she has abandoned his husband. And then I was watching the video of the travel commando, and the travel commando was talking to Jamaican uncle that actually Rocio is coming back. Is it on Tuesday? No, on Tuesday, you know. And the small boy like a stick is giving people wrong information that the wife of the travel commando has actually abandoned him in the village and she's going for good in Argentina. I was like, now you look at this kind of individuals, you know, they don't wish good for people's families. It's really very bad, very bad, you know. It is really very bad. I believe you is not easy to move around. as a YouTuber, very dangerous, but Kenya police becoming notorious and scamming people. Exactly. It's really very, very bad. Even Coco Girl in Mako, they did the same. She was almost beaten up, and in Ghana too. Yes, Coco Girl was harassed. It was total harassment. Very, very bad. Yes, greeting Michael, Michael N. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much, Michael N. Othieno official. Thank you so much for joining. Now, Yewa Pride, thank you so much for joining. Lona Rosin, Rosin FF, what? Yes, Lona, greetings to you and thank you so much for joining. It is really, really unbecoming. Yes, Doreen Small, thank you so much for joining. Yes, greeting David. How is Kampala today? Kampala is quite cold at the moment. It did not rain, but the weather is a bit calm. Not really bad. We are doing well and we are not complaining. Yes. So, but me, I wonder this group of individuals, for example, the smaller boy like a stick who is always talking trash and yet actually is benefiting from the videos these individuals are releasing outside there each and every day. How can you come out and spread wrong information that the wife of the travel commander has gone to Argentina forever? Yet the travel commando is making a video. Actually, the travel commando called his wife that he was asking the wife where the laptop was, and thereafter, he was like, yes, actually they're coming back on, is it on Tuesday? And also when he was with the Jamaican uncle. By the Jamaican uncle is back in Kenya and he's in that village of Jabuhansi with the travel commando. Actually, welcome back to the home, Jamaican uncle. Much blessing and respect to him. By the way, if there is another great person that I've ever seen, is actually Jamaican uncle. Jamaican uncle, the way he does his things, very, very unique, and he's a very, very humble old man who is determined in life to achieve, whatever things that he wants at all costs. It's really a very, actually, when people are thinking he's in Jamaica, he's already here in Africa. It must be very hard to hate someone. Loy, how do they sleep? Exactly. I wonder how such people sleep. So actually, Jamaican uncle is really, me, I like Jamaican uncle. I like him. That's the truth. He's a great man. He's a great man. Jamaican uncle is a very unique man. Very, very unique man. Yes. Michael N, it's 109 degrees in Vegas right now. Very hot, staying inside too. Hey, surely, Yet here, by the weather here is so calm, very, very calm, very, very calm. It is cold, moderate. Actually, I don't know the degree right now. I don't know, but it is really cold. Somebody can even put on a jacket. Yes. So. Jamaican uncle, I was David. Are you coming for Kintu father's burial in Nyabohansi? That one I don't want to lie you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here, but really, we wish them all the best, and also may his soul rest in eternal peace. Me, I was really very, very peace with the fisherman. I was really very, very peace. The rate at which he was able to negligent his father. I feel he did not play really a very, very great role in trying to save the life of his father. And I spoke about it very, very openly. For me, what I feel bad about, I don't hesitate to talk about. Whether people want to, I saw Coher coming out with a video. I cannot wait to come to Uganda next year. Uganda is a very, very peaceful year. But next year is 2006. 2006, we are going to have campaigns, election. 2026, we are going to have election next year. So actually, during election time, there is up and down, some moving up and down and the rest. So anyway, I'm not discouraging you from coming, but during election time, in most cases, there's some little, maybe if you get somebody's campaigning around the airport there, it will really take you, long hours. A place that you're supposed to travel for like maybe 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes, or even 30 minutes. When you have reached the capital city, it might actually take you some good time to reach the capital city, especially if a candidate is campaigning along that area. So 2026, is a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. I'm not discouraging you from visiting, but the good time to travel would be really the coming year, because after election, because I want you to be safe. So please, election time is a bit 50-50. It is tricky. Sometimes it is tricky. Sometimes it can turn to be violence, like the previous election. It was not a smooth one. It was really, really very tough, and it caught me up actually somewhere when I was around the airport, Entebbe airport, that side. For me to reach home that day, there was a lot of chaos during that time. It was very, very tricky. Very, very tricky. So please, if you are to come, probably come in 2027. Please, I want you to be safe. 2027, you come to Uganda after the issues of this election is done, so that you enjoy the peace here. Yes, but Uganda is peaceful, but during election time, there's a way it is tricky. We as Africans sometimes misunderstanding here, even small things, people want to, fight themselves. So I'm not discouraging you, but I want you to be safe. I want you to be safe. So if you have to travel to Uganda, travel probably in 2027. Even me, by the way, let me tell you, let me be open to you. During election time, especially the day of election, if the election is tomorrow, I leave Kampala today. I travel out of Kampala, just to be, to be safe. And also during that time, I go to go and vote also in my home area, because I don't vote in Kampala. I go back to the village to vote. So, but I'm not discouraging. If you feel you can come, you come, but I want you to be safe. I want you to be safe, yes. Uganda is a very, very peaceful country, very true, very, very peaceful country. That one, I don't want to lie. But when it comes to election time, sometimes it is shaky. Not all the time. Yes, not all the time. People who are here from Uganda, they will really accept what I'm talking about. Yes. Hey, David, can you advise Mr. Coher to stop doing videos? Be his advisor. Sometime back, I tried telling Coher, and he told me even him wants to eat. How comes I'm discouraging him from continuing making videos, yet he himself also he wants to eat? That I want to eat alone. Or the person can come this year. Yes, this year, somebody, you can visit Uganda, because right now it is peaceful and there is no problem actually. Yes, thank you so much, Othene Official, for that. Yes, you are right, David. Okay, thank you. Yes, Makwea, you are right. Okay, yes. Hey, David, can you advise? Okay, yes. So, me, the truth is, I want everybody to be safe. I don't want you to visit and then you start saying, but David is saying, I want to tell you the truth so that, yes, Coher got mad at General David. General Mora, thank you so much for being here. Almost every country during election, it is not safe. Exactly. Yes, beautiful. By the also, Kenya is almost having the same issues during election. Also Kenya, during the election, it's not good to visit. General Mora can actually tell us that. Otheno Official, you can tell us that. But during election, no. But Uganda election is in January 2026. Yes, it is in January, but election start early. You see, even right now, people have already started campaigning. People are campaigning already. No, people already campaigning here in the country, primaries. So actually, sometimes, even when you get where people are campaigning, they block roads and the rest. So it's in 2026 in January, but the campaigning has already started. You know, primaries like the what parties, parties already conducting primaries for somebody who is going to take the, to take that position, like somebody who is going to contest in that party. In Uganda we have a lot of parties, but the most popular ones are NRM and NUP. NUP, the popularly known for Bobby Wine, one of those great musicians here in the country, who is actually now challenging the incumbent. But sometimes I don't want to take myself too much into these issues of politics. Politics is easy. Politics is not easy. That is true. Time is never the best time. Yes, election time is never the best time. Exactly. Africa, we have to come together. God bless. Very, very true. I agree with you. Coher is stupid, man. He's so mad at Mr. Ondari success. Actually, Coher, I think his failure probably is because of Mr. Ondari. The president of Uganda is elected using the two-round system, with the candidates needing to receive at least 50% of the votes to be elected in first round. Yes, people power. Yes, exactly, people power. And people power is NUP, National Unity Platform. That is that group of people power. Then there is NRM. Then we have DP, we have PPU something. We have a lot of those parties. True, David. No politics, please. I agree with you. The issue of politics. No. Yes, please. That was the issue of politics came actually when somebody asked, because I think that was Eretha. She was talking of coming to the country. Okay, let's go back to our normal kind of video. So I saw Coher in his video today trying to throw a lot of accusation towards Mr. Ondari. Trying to throw a lot of things. David, please tell that stick to remove the picture of Marwa before his live stream start. Is making money using Marwa picture. Tell him to take it off, please. He can use the picture of Coco Mama. Yeah, pride. Please, I'm not going to talk about politics here. Let us leave politics. Flora, yes, thank you so much for joining. let us leave the issue of politics because politics are no. Yeah, so the problem with this so-called but anyway, I'm going to come on the issue of the small boy like a stick. Let's handle this stupid old man called Coher. I saw him blaming, he's really blaming, condemning Mr. Ondari about the issues of land, that leasing the land and the rest. But you see, me, I've come to realize that this old man Coher is really too obsessed with Mr. Ondari. He's really very, very obsessed. And I have a feeling that sometimes Coher, when he's sleeping, he dreams about Miss Ondari. I think he dreams about Miss Ondari because he cannot, there is actually no videos these days is coming up with that he does not mention Miss Ondari's name. Every video almost is mentioning Miss Ondari's name. You see, what makes me always to laugh at this old man called Coher. There is a time, I don't know whether you people remember that time, when he came out with a video when he was with his mother, and he was saying that you see the travel commando, your gran is here, she's the one who carried you, and you know you're supposed to come and get blessing before she passes away. Now, for him, he wanted his mother to pass away already. When the mother is very strong, you know. So sometimes this old man really has I think he has mental problems, you know. So this old man has a behavior of, can I even say that, inducing kind of, you know, he looks for tricks to lure people, to lure somebody on his side. Like the way he was trying to use his mother to actually to try, you know, to try to convince the travel commander that, you know, this is your grand who used to carry you on her back. Then I'm like, but now you look at this one. When the travel commando explained how he came to light, you know, he grew up on the side of the mother's place, you know, with the dose of Ankomo when he was still young. So I'm now wondering, when was that old woman used to? Surprisingly, he keeps saying that about his mother. Mr. Coher need to go on vacation for him to stop his jealous. Coher behave like a guilty lover. That was an imposter grandma, because you saw him even telling the old lady what to say. What a shame. Exactly. No, actually, the old woman even didn't know what Coher was talking about. He didn't know completely. I mean, the old woman didn't know completely what Coher was talking about. So Coher, I have a feeling that Coher used to be a con man and a thief during his younger age. Maybe probably that's why the women keeps on leaving him. He was a very, very bad person. Probably he was a thief. He was a womanizer. He must have been having a lot of issues with him. Because really, how comes that all women, whom he used to be with, all of them have abandoned him? Now he has landed on this Sara. He has landed. And by the way, there's another issue that has now come with the Sara. Coher sat on the chest of Madame Sara. He likes calling her Sara, Madame Sara. Coher sat on the chest of Madame Sara, yet the ribs got issues. And instead of taking Madame Sara to the hospital, he is very busy giving Madame Sara goat soup. Can goat soup really heal somebody's chest? Can you imagine the stupidity of this old man Coher? And he said it in his video with no shame, that people were here, visitors came here to check on us because Madame Sara had problems with the chest. Coher sat on the wife's chest, and the wife had injuries, all injuries, and now the wife is suffering. Again, the chest is paining because Coher sat on the wife's chest. Now, Madame Sara is in the problem. That Madame Sara, every time Madame Sara. That lady is by the way suffering, is suffering. But you see, we have problems with our women here in Africa. Even when they are suffering, if you ask them, "Are you suffering in your marriage?" She'll be like, "No, I'm suffering, but I'm okay." So that man is a sex manager. I don't think it was just mere sitting. Wait. Madam Sara is a problem. And Coher had no shame. He came in his camera and he was telling people how Madame Sara is feeling pain on the chest. Coher, really. Coher, you need to style up. That is not right at all. Coher is a funny man. Really? How can he really do such a thing to his wife? Now, instead of taking the wife to the hospital, he's very busy that is giving the wife goat soup that she will be fine. She will, within the few days, she's going to start looking strong, that because she's taking goat soup, that Madam Sara is going now to be strong because she's eating goat soup. Can you imagine? And by the see, can we tell Mr. Coher to change his intro on videos like, hello, my people? At his age, he's still having babies. He's still producing. By the even as Madam Sara is complaining of the chest and the what, don't be surprised that she's even pregnant. Don't joke with the old man. At 70 something years, Coher is very busy. So goat soup fix broken ribs. That is what I was also wondering. If goat soup really fix, the ribs, the healing soup. So the soup of the goat has power. Coher should really stop deceiving people. He was very busy, giving soup, goat soup. That you take, and you see, Madam Sara, even just to lift a cup, it was a cup, lifting the cup of goat soup, to put in her mouth to drink was a problem, But Coher was very busy that encouraging her. You drink, you drink, you drink. Somebody is the one who helped the wife actually to help her to drink that goat soup. So Coher, and maybe even now when we are talking, Coher is sitting on it. Yeah, that old man has a very big problem. Coher is living in the age of BC, before Christ, By the Coher is another stupid man altogether, Momo Rome, greetings, Coher, Coher by the can do things that you can never imagine, and without no shame. He was saying, Madam Sara is having a problem that 6 ribs of Madam Sara got broken. So I had a problem with my my data. I think got over, but I've reconnected to my Wi-Fi. I hope I've not lost all of you. Yes, problem with internet. I've rectified that. Yes, Coher and Black Demon, a perfect match. Doreen, it's the woman who has the problem here. Honestly, why that foolish man? Yes, I think we are back on the air. So please, sorry for that interruption. Yes, but I'm back. I've reconnected with the Wi-Fi. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, I hope I'm clear. Let me know if I'm clear. Let me know if I'm clear. Yes, we are still here, David. Yes, thank you so much, my good people. Yes, sorry for that interruption. Sorry. I really do apologize for that. I think I forgot to put enough data on my phone, but I've reconnected with my Wi-Fi. Yes, Mr. Coher joining YouTube is a strategy so that Mara can respond. Clear. Yes, thank you so much, General Mora. Thank you a million times. I really appreciate. So a lot is happening. And yes, clear. Thank you so much, Von Canning. Thank you a million times. I really appreciate. Yes, I forgot. I even don't know how I forgot that. To put on data. So I was using my old data. Please, sorry for that. Yes, clear. Thank you so much, Smith. Thank you a million times. Yes. So Coher is still having energy to produce. And it is not going to be a surprise that actually Madam Sara is already pregnant. Don't be surprised. And I'm really wondering how Coher is going to raise those children, because his age right now is moving to the wrong direction. Coher's age is moving to the wrong direction. Greetings, Otaro Grace. Thank you so much for joining. Coher's age is moving to the wrong direction at the moment. Madam Sara is a popular name. Very, very popular. That name of Madam Sara. Coher, I keep on wondering what Coher is really thinking about. Does he wants to have children when he's in, until he reaches 90 years, he's still producing children, because you look at his age, but he's still producing. So, for me, the way these days is praising Madam Sara. Coher man thinks women are just objects. Exactly. And by the way, the rate at which he's praising Madam Sara days, the way he's praising Madam Sara, I suspect a child is coming soon. But also Madam Sara need to style up. There is family planning, just to use anyhow without providing. Madam Sara will elope with another man. Andrew is there waiting. Andrew is there. Madam Sara had a man called Andrew. And when Coher got pension, he took Madam Sara from Andrew. And he does not want me to talk about that one. Whenever I talk about Andrew, when I talk about the name of Andrew, he feels so bad about that, because he knows his problem, how he took Sara from Andrew. Andrew was the boyfriend to Madam Sara. Sara suffers at night, guys. That man looks like a beast in but kids will be abnormal. Kindly request, please hit the like button. He's very busy. He's praising Madam Sara. Actually, if you remove Madam Sara right now from Coher, you can even die. In this video of today, he was saying that, you see, when you're old, anything small you can collapse. So if you take Madam Sara right now from Coher, I can collapse. Tumba, that guy that looks like a stick, if he does not use okay, I think I read that one. So a lot is really going on. Mora, did you doubt it? It was trying all the so Madam Sara is really suffering in pain, and I really don't know how she's going to come out of that. Yes, but if Madam Sara is going to leave Mr. Coher right now, Mr. Coher, he prefer his name to be called Mr. That is a professional teacher. The same I'm saying, some Down syndrome children, But last time he said that he's producing good children, that they have brains. Madam Sara needs to run. Hello, David and everyone. Yes, greetings, Sara. Thank you so much for joining. Move to another subject on the agenda. No more Coher or Madam Sara. Another person that I've really seen that is really too obsessed, very, very obsessed, is this small boy like a stick. It is becoming a norm that this small boy like a stick does not actually take like 2 days, even 2 days without talking about Rocio, the wife of the travel commando. Elena, thank you so much for joining, and greetings to you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Greetings to you and to your entire family. I hope all is well. Blessing and my respect to you. Thank you a million times. No, I really appreciate. So it goes for young and vulnerable women. Because those ones cannot take off. He can confuse them with some little money. So the smaller boy like a stick. The smaller boy like a stick is actually becoming a problem. I think he has not yet learned from, from the lesson that the travel commando taught him during the time when his platform was actually being, being removed. I think he did not learn that, because smaller boy like a stick is becoming a problem. That boy need to grow up. I used to think the boy like a stick is from the rich suburb. you know General Mora, we need to make research about this smaller boy like a stick, because I remember there was a video that he made with the Mick Mick. No, he made a video with Mick Mick, and he was proposing. He was proposing with a soda. I think it was Coca-Cola soda. Coca-Cola and juice that is proposing. Yes, Mick Mick, that he was proposing. He's from a muddy suburb. Please tell us about Sticky Boy and Mama Chicken. Please, Mama Chicken said Rocio ran away and she will call social welfare to take Masha away. Yes, we are going to come to that. Let's first handle this small boy like a stick. You see, when I saw that proposal of the smaller boy like stick, I was like, what? What? What is this? By the way, me, I was not even believing what I was seeing, because when you see this small boy like a stick, when he's talking on camera, you may think he has achieved in life. He has almost everything. But I was surprised he was proposing using soda and juice. He cannot handle women, and the reason men are handling his bum. So actually, the smaller boy like a stick is really going through a lot. You see, even when you look at his body these days, the man is not growing fat. The body is just too thin, like he does not eat. Yet he claimed that he's making a lot of money from the YouTube platform. But so if he's making a lot of money in this platform, why is that the body is not changing? We actually don't see anything improving in this boy like a stick. He couldn't look Mick in the eyes. Yeah, he could not. He could not. So when I saw that proposal, I saw a problem in that boy. No wonder he hates women. He hates women a lot. So that means actually there are challenges this small boy like a stick is facing in his life. And the day those challenges are going to come out, it's really going to be a mess. It is true the small boy lives in a house of mud, and one of them, he should just shut up. Exactly. So when you see this small boy like a stick talking about the travel commando, talking about Rocio, and if he has forgotten where he came from, some of his first videos where he was actually showing a muddy house of their home, where he used to say his house, a muddy house. But a person who is sleeping in a muddy house is very busy talking about a very powerful house of the travel commando, throwing a lot of useless words. You see, sometimes I wonder, why is it that people who are really in this type of life, they talk a lot, they want to spread a lot of rumors, they want to make themselves look like they have everything, yet in real life they are actually nothing. I'm sure you are watching Rocio Tumba. Why would you let those fools doubt Mara and Rocio? Did Moyo, not just from women, even men? I had a lovely abnormal cousin of my hubby auntie Louis, was younger than Uncle Charles, but because of his age, late teen, was born with Down syndromes. Small boy like a stick is a fish. Awa, you have made my day. So he's a fish. So the small boy like a stick is a fish. Luis, greetings to you and thank you so much for joining. By the way, the truth is, by the people are tired of this small boy like a stick, because this small boy like a stick, I think it does not even learn. It does not learn. It is painful. You see, they are sitting on the corner and changing the history. I told that stick to you, a liar. Yeah, make your own content. Yes, sometimes it's good to tell these people. It is good to tell these people directly to their eyes. Who I will read about it more. If Awa is a Jamaican, then the fish means something else. Okay. He died 3 years ago alone in his house, full of Queen Mother's things that was awarded by her when she passed. Oh, that was really very, very sad. So actually, a lot of things, by the way, is happening. A lot of things is actually happening. A lot of challenges here and there. But for me, what I've really, really liked, I have remarked these individuals are still opening their mouth, but the rate at which they used to, to come against the family of, yes, Otaro, here, Jamaican, yes, Hawaii is a Jamaican. So, so a lot of challenges. YouTube warning, your line has been fine. I told you we have a lot of people here. Yes, your line has been fine. $20,000 because the warning of the official YouTube Institute were ignored and the rules. Look at that one. Good, you have taken him off. By the way, they're here watching, and also a small boy like a stick, in most cases, is here opening his eyes. But I really wonder why it does not really change, why it does not really change. Sometimes, sometimes even when just block that and forever, because it does not know what it's doing. Let me read some comment. What about Ernesto lying and giving false hope info almost every day with his broken English? Caro, my name telling me to show her what I have. I told her to come to Jamaica. I show her I don't sleep with the chickens. Loy, I'm a Jamaican too. Awa, yes. That boy is like a fish, is suspicious. David, forget about that fool. Don't read, delete comments. Okay, please. I will not. No, I don't watch those boys, even Ngututu, my noise. Yes. So, a lot is actually happening. A lot is actually happening. But you see, David Jr. recently bought a land. He recently bought a land and he put those things on camera for actually people to watch. Now, the so-called the fake village leader, the fake village leader who was coming out, opening his mouth, that he has talked with the village, the chief, that no more land was going to be sold. That no more land was not going to be sold. So I really now wonder what happened. What happened with the fake village leader? And he made another video, was claiming that actually that is not the village chief I talked to. That one is different. I was like, now look at this crap. So some of these individuals, they are just good in creating stories to induce their followers actually to go and watch their platforms. David Jr. bought land. He bought land, yeah, and the shame the so-called village leader is really facing, because I saw a lot of his subscribers or the viewers were really condemning him and telling him, why he was lying, Otaro Mora also, let me read some of the comments here before I come back to that. Yes, Hotaro Mora also made me fall off in the shower. The village widow is not normal. I don't watch negative YouTubers. Yes, Judy, she need to know I'm living comfortably here in Jamaica. Anytime I like, does not reach retirement age, but I am. Okay. Yeah, so a lot is really happening. And some of these so-called the negative reactors, I'm really seeing now that it is reaching a point where their lying is now becoming, it's really becoming very, very hard for them to lie, because they're being exposed, and also they're exposing themselves, So when the fake village leader came out talking about the issue of land, and David Jr. exposed him, expose him out, he had no choice, but to claim that actually the person he met was not actually that chief that was selling land. No, that was really, really scrap, and very, very shameful of him, trying to create stories that are actually not there. Doreen Paul should know you are Erin Madam Chicken, Judy, you can ask Mora, will tell you how Passy talked, you are going to laugh. I watched that video of Mora and I was like, okay. By the way, issues of land, issues of land is really bringing confusion. But me, I'm really wondering, some of these boys who are not even buying land, but they are very busy, lamenting here and there. Let them keep on lamenting, but they will keep on crying when their own fathers are still selling land. Mad Max is rough loan mafia. Yes, and he's a very, very corrupt individual, very, very confused, and it's really, really very, very shameful that actually, it's Mora Passy's voice is so funny, Poor Passy was activating donation, but sadly, her people seem to have deserted her. Yes, they have already abandoned her. Actually, by the way, I saw his son was actually at the travel commander's village again, moving around. So that means actually the son have not yet gone back to school. So a lot of challenges, and Passy is going through a lot. That is what I can say. She's going through a lot, but some of the things she created for herself. Yes, Mora now how to talk like the craziest widow. Yes, loss. Yes, I think network issue with my wife. Yes, I think network issue with my Wi-Fi. Guys, are those people following, why isn't Passy talking about the kids not in school? Yes, for me, I expected her to be talking about such things, issues of school, and probably asking people to help her, to take those people who used to praise her. Both of her elder sons are always at the travel commando's place, and Passy in the bushes, I thought my network had, has problem. No, my connection, I think, also had some issues, but we are back. Exactly, that's what I was waiting for. But General Mora, General Mora, the truth is, Passy is going to hate you. She does not care about those kids' education. First, she's caring about her business. She does not care about those children. She cares about her business. And you see, these days, Aveta is not on her side. Aveta also, you see, people have deserted her. Aveta has also deserted her. So, people have abandoned her. Aveta also has abandoned her. Then General Mora is on her neck. General Mora, the day Passy is going to see you, she'll even feel like eating you alive. It's Mama Chicken who are telling Passy to say everything about the land to make content. So, but the truth is, General Mora, you go slow, Passy. Otherwise, the day Passy is going to see you, she'll want to eat you alive. That's what I can assure you, because the last time Passy subscribers advised her to wait for her YouTube check when she tried to beg for money, But me, is she back in the village? I even don't think she's back in the village. I think she's still in the bushes, because her children are still roaming around at the travel commando's place. She's not yet in the village. That's what I think. She's not yet back in the village. She's still selling herself and later continue selling herself, you know. Meanwhile, the children are there, suffering. Someone insulted me today on the asking me what Passy did to me, in the comment section. Jerome, I told you. Oh, she's still trying to make love on those rocks. Yes. She's still there in the rocks, enjoying herself there. So, and Jerome is very busy torturing her. Yes, she's now in the village. Yeah, she's back in the village. I did not see her. Judy, she gets in on Monday. In her to attend the land meeting. Okay. The rock holds her better. Okay. Judy, love on the rocks. Mora really, that's a person is a fool for not telling Passy the truth. You see, there are people who like sanitizing just issues. Even when we are trying to give this so-called, this woman good advice, they don't want people to give. Yet, they are not also giving. They are not helping her. Actually, what these people are doing, they are not really helping this woman. But when General Mora try to give her advice, people, yes, Judy Moyo, they could have been taken away, and they in rotten carrots talking rubbish of Rocio and baby Masha. Now you see, first of all, Rocio is taking, the travel commander and the wife, they are taking good care of their child. What about this one? The one they were encouraging, now they have abandoned her. Actually, they don't want to know anything that is happening with with Passy. They don't want to know anything. They're seeing those children are roaming in the village, disturbing the peace of the travel commander. By the way, the travel commander is a very good person. If he was a bad person, he would not actually be entertaining those children. He will not be entertaining those children. But because he has that heart, he's just there, tolerating those children in his compound. And yet again, these individuals are very busy trashing and talking so badly about, the travel command. It's really, really very, very bad. For her, okay, to go and ask Gitriba to pay more money, you can imagine, she's just feeling bad of Gitriba, Von Canning, I actually feel good. The kids are there at Marwa. Carol pretending to know the UK child laws like she has ever been here, been there. You can imagine. She's just there in her smaller kitchen making videos. The sitting room is a kitchen. The sitting room has a latrine also. Yes, Von Canning, I don't know why doesn't she talk about the kids being at Marwas always. They will never talk about that one because they know they are eating from there. They're eating. Imagine Jamaican uncle will meet Masha in person. It will really be a very, very good feeling. Jamaican uncle meeting Masha, in person. Very, very good feeling. Yeah, very, very true. Maro said he will not chase them away. Actually, there is no need, because if he's to chase them, those children will not even, where are they going to eat from? Janet, that Carol is low life frustrated, which, she must shave the lace full of her. She knows Maro and his staff will take care of them as soon as she gets some donation. She will be talking about Marwa as sure as iron rust. She will, Yes, Mama Chicken was talking about Baby Masha, shameless woman. How can clean the house smelling the poo of chicken? Carrot is always hauled up in that little. Yes, by the way, it's really very, very shame. For me, by the way, what pisses me off, people who want to talk about travel commando, about the house of the travel commando, first of all, look at the garage that the travel commando is constructing at the moment. You know, that garage, according to the anchor of the travel commando, the smaller cars, it can accommodate, is it 8 or 12? 12 cars, you know, that is a very, very big investment. But you see, some individuals, by the way, you see, the money that is going in that construction of that garage can construct a very good house, very powerful house. But these carrot women, this carrot and the rest, they are talking trash. Sometimes I look at some people and like, but now look at this one. Maybe mental problems, Actually, let us not be even surprised. Some individuals might be running mad, Some individual might be running mad. So that means when the children are at Maras, they are left unsupervised. Yes, they are roaming there. They are roaming, very busy playing around in the compound of the travel commando. Yes, even sometimes the travel commando leaves them at his place there. Those children, you always keep on saying for the neighbors, for the neighbor, Those are the children of Passy, And those children are so malnourished, but right now they are going to grow fat because they're eating well from the travel commando's place. What is wrong with that broom riding witch talking about a baby? It's really unbecoming of Carol the way she's talking, really very, very bad. That garage can build 3 houses of Carol type. Exactly, very, very true. If on Canning, yes, they are better off in the villa because they eat. They're eating there. They're eating. They're eating and they're starting to grow fat, by the way. If you have not noticed, they're starting to grow fat. Those children, they're starting to grow fat there at the Travel Commandos Villa. They're eating. They're doing well, Yes, the kids are happy at the Marwa. Their mom is not at home. Yes, Judy Moyo. Yes, Judy now, she's not talking about her because a widow, she's using her kids. My kiddish. General Mora. General Mora, you are going to finish that woman. Yes, cannot clean the house smelling poo. Okay. Imagine it's Mora talking about her kids. Ask her about land. Carol should concentrate on her children, cool of the house. Yes, for cunning, Passy started having Chuchumba at 14 years old, so she has to follow it anywhere. She prefers Chuchumba for her kids. You can imagine, to her kiddies. But surely it is not really wise. Those children are really very, very young, and she's just leaving those children alone at home. I'm even wondering, where are those children sleeping? Are they sleeping at the travel commando's place, or they go back to their own home? I'm really wondering about that. The more they talk badly of Marwa, the family, the more he rises. Yes, very true. So yes, Judy Moyo, what? Why Marwa let Passy children come to the villa? But exactly, see, if those children don't go to the travel commando's villa, they will lack food, And remember, the father to those children actually was a very, very good friend to the travel commando. The travel commando said that several times, several times. The travel commando used to say that actually the father to those children was actually one of his great friends in the village, and I think it's a reason why he has that feeling, to keep on actually supporting these children. Because, but the problem is the mother to these children, when she gets some little donation from the so-called these other negative individuals, the negative energies, then she start talking trash. But really, the tribal commander is playing his part as a neighbor, as a good neighbor. He is really playing his part. I have accepted that Passy deserves another niche. She is sensualizing, and will travel far and wide. Otaro Grace, that is it, Judy. Carol is useless, guys. She's a wannabe tycoon. I laugh out loud when she's sitting there on her dirty chair, filtering, ramshackle and boasting about wealth. Me personally, I really don't see any wealth that lady is having. You see, a big problem here in Africa. People like showing off even when they don't have. Mara cares about those children dearly. Exactly, I agree with you, Lina. He cares a lot about those children. He cares really, really a lot. Carrot Wealth is in her dreams. Passy is going to meet tomorrow to take back land. Crazy girl. Passy is going to a meeting tomorrow to take back land. Does she even has the money to compensate Gitiriba? Plus the house that Gitiriba has constructed there. She's just wasting time. Yes, even boasting about OT husband car. What about herself? Exactly. Once beaten, twice, once shy. I can never tolerate that nonsense. Yes, sorry, exactly, Flora. Doreen Passy is delusion. Marwa cares about children. How about the mother? Yes, exactly. The mother to those children don't care about those children. But by the travel commander really has a very, very good heart. A very, very good heart. So you see, somebody who have tried to tarnish your name and talking badly about you, and you are still taking good care of of her children. That uniqueness that the travel commando is having is lacking from a lot of people. By the way, some people cannot tolerate that type of madness. A lot of people actually outside there cannot tolerate that type of madness. Yes. We are going to be ending this live stream maybe in like 7 minutes from now. Yes, let me first read some comments here. Atuba Kaboya Marwa did so such to help Passy even before the donors stepped in. Exactly. He really played his part. Passy put her needs above her children. Exactly. Yes. Judy, that our Judy, that Carol is delusion and she never acquire her 2 shillings to put together just wishing. Yvonne Canning, yes, Judemoyo, Yvonne Canning, didn't you see her at the famous live making stone with a guy? She was making it live on camera without even any doubting, by the way. She was live on camera. That is not lie. She was there, She was there. Yes, Lena, I just hope she does not turn it around again. Marwa, we all know what she will do, for a donation. Passy thinks she is smart trying to take back her land. She is capable of, framing people about her kids. So Marwa has to have his antenna up. Exactly. General Mora and the widow trust Marwa. She knows that even if she trashes his name, he will still take care of her kids. You can imagine, Judy, I never watched her channel. Otaro Grace, it's Mora, that is so true. Yes, she is, and a pity her followers too glibble. Having a good heart won't take you anywhere in life with those foolish and grateful people. Yes. Yes, really. Yvonne Canning, I don't either, but it is on Mora. Today is today, and tomorrow exactly will be another day. I really appreciate my good people here. It has been really very, very interesting to have a conversation with you and also sharing what is really happening in the streets of YouTube. I really, really appreciate, that's how I saw it too at Judy Moyo. Oh, I see. Yes, let me send greetings, then I'll come back to a few comments, then we shall see how to end this live stream. Yes, Mora is not father to those children. Marwa is not a father to those children, but Marwa did everything to help, and Passy said, my best friend is Mama Chicken. You can imagine, and now Mama Chicken has abandoned her. She said Marwa land was bought from the previous owner. She cannot twist it again. Okay. So you can imagine that confusion. So what she's talking about, she's really trash. She's just want to try to convince the subscribers or her people who have been supporting her to start supporting her. But anyway, yes, let me send greetings to our. Thank you so much for being in this live stream today. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. Our thank you a million times. Greetings to Tumba Kabuya. Thank you so much, for always ensuring that all is well here. Thank you, Kabuya, and greetings and much respect to you. Judy Moyo, thank you a million times, my good moderator. I really, really do appreciate, your big support always to this platform. Yvonne Canning, thank you, Lord. Thank you a million times. And I really appreciate Yvonne Canning for being here. Otaro Grace, thank you a million times. I really appreciate, I appreciate your big support always to this platform. Elena, thank you a million times. Thank you so much, for the good work you're doing in, ensuring that this platform moves to another level. I really appreciate. Sheila, greetings to you, and thank you a million times. Thank you so much, for ensuring that our discussion is flowing. Thank you. It's General Mora. Thank you a million times. Thank you so much for all your big, support to this platform. I really appreciate. Much respect and greetings to you, General Mora. Yes, Jacqueline, thank you so much, and greetings to you. Thank you so much for being here. I know you are in the background. I really appreciate. Devon, greetings to you and happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all fathers outside there. We really appreciate you, and greetings to you, our good fathers outside there. Flora, thank you a million times. By the Flora, do you know you are topping in comment section, Flora? Thank you so much, Flora. You are topping in the comment section. According to the analytical, you are topping. David, sorry for diverting your topic. It's okay, Judy Moyo. We are here to enjoy ourselves, to make us happy and life to move on. Yes, but I really appreciate, and thank you so much, Judy Moyo. We are here to make life moves on. We are here to entertain ourselves. We are here to put a smile on our faces, and I really, really appreciate how our conversation has really moved. I really, really appreciate. Elena Lidna Passy, yes, greetings to you, Elena Lidna, and greeting, and thank you so much, Elena Lidna, for ensuring that all our discussion is really, really moving on so well. Thank you so much. Thank you a million times. I really, really appreciate, my good people outside. Yes, Doreen Small. Thank you so much, Doreen Small, for ensuring that all is moving on well in the platform. I really appreciate. Big up, and thank you so much for always ensuring that all is moving in this platform so well. Moshi Budi, thank you and greetings to you. Thank you so much, Moshi Budi, and greetings. Thank you so much, Moshi Budi, for your always ensure all is well, and you are always here to support this platform. I really, really, really appreciate. Yes, Michael N, thank you so much, and greetings to you, Michael N, for your big support always to this platform. I know Winnie Ball is here. Greetings to you, Winnie Ball, and thank you a million times. I know she's always here on the background. Greetings to you, Winnie Ball. I'll not always forget to send very, very special greetings to you, Winnie Ball. Thank you a lot. I know you are here, and thank you a million times. I really appreciate. Yeah. Yes, thank you so much. Please, Janet Irish, big up to you, Janet Irish. Thank you so much. Thank you a million times, Janet Harris, for all your big support always to this platform and ensuring that all is moving so well in the platform. I really appreciate Janet Harris. Thank you a million times, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you a million times, Adela. Greetings to you. Thank you so much, Adela, for for being here in this platform. Thank you a million times, and may God bless you. Big up to you, Adela. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you so much. Please, Ellen Charles. Ellen Charles, greetings to you. Thank you so much for always being here, Ellen Charles. Big up and much respect to you. Yes, Joan, thank you so much. Thank you so much. My unique moderators, Joan, thank you. Yes, thank you a million times for always ensuring that all is well in the platform. Thank you so much, Joan. BH, greetings to you, BH, and thank you so much for turning up to watch today's live stream. I really appreciate. Otaro Grace, thank you so much. Sheila Ochaka, greetings to you. Thank you so much. Judy Moyo, greetings. Thank you so much. Flora, thank you. Greetings to you. Elena P, greetings to you and thank you so much. Losi, greetings to you and thank you so much. Doreen Small, thank you. It's General Mora, thank you so much. Janet Harris, thank you so much. Moshibu, thank you so much. Flora again, thank you so much. It's General Mora, greetings. Janet Harris, thank you so much. Elena P, greetings to you. Tumba Kaboya, greetings. Awa, greetings. Doreen Small, greetings. Judy Moyo, greetings. Yes. Yes, and a lot of you outside. Louis, greetings to you, and thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate. Yes, thank you so much. Yewa Pride. Yes, thank you and greetings to you, Sara Smith. Yes, greetings to you, Sara Smith. Greetings to you and happy Father's Day to all of you. Thank you so much. I would really want to please, if I've not sent your greetings to you and you are still here, Michael N, greetings to you. Thank you so much, Michael N. Please, if you're still here and I've not sent greetings to you, please comment so that I really send this very special greeting to you. Sarah Smith, greetings to you. Ellen Charles, greetings to you. Sarah Grace, thank you so much. I think I've sent my greetings to a lot of good people outside there. I'm trying to check here. If I've skipped somebody outside there, please. If I've skipped you, Moshibudi, greetings to you and thank you a million times. I'm really trying my best to ensure that, yes, so Pathy, greetings to you. And thank you so much for always being here in this platform. So Pathy, you are always here and much respect. Greetings to you. I really do appreciate my good people outside there. Thank you so much. Don't forget to double tap on the screen. Yes, please like the live stream. We have 46 likes. Please double tap on the screen so that we push this live stream. Yes, Elena Lidna, greetings. Yes, yes, I'm trying to check other people. Yes, I would really want to take this opportunity to thank all of you in a very special way for ensuring that you are always here in this live stream and also sparing your time to be with us in this live stream. It is really a sacrifice and really appreciate my good people outside there for ensuring that all is well and all is moving very well in this platform. I really appreciate you. And also for those ones who are not feeling well, we keep on praying for you that may you heal, a quick recovery to some of you who are actually not feeling well. And also let me send greetings to Sana. Sana, greetings to you. And also, thank you so much, our good people outside there. Yes, Ellen Charles, what a great way to spend this Sunday evening. Laughter is great. Medicine, thank you. God bless everybody. Yes, thank you so much, my good people. I really appreciate you and much respect to you. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. God bless all of you and God bless all of you abundantly. Let's meet in our next video tomorrow. God bless you. See you again in our next video tomorrow. God bless all of you. See you. See you.